What have you done in your career to manage adrenaline dumps better? Do you feel like there is a science to kind of to balancing those out a little bit so they're not so destructive to your performance?
Yeah, so in 2019, I did go visit the sports psychologist, and that did help me. It was right after Pens. That was the last time I felt like before the match, I was totally off of it, like before the finals match. And that happened also in the finals of the Worlds, So I was like, okay, I can't see myself on the last moment when I'm like about to do the things that I always wanted to do. And then I'm there and I just let myself go and I don't know how to get back into it. So a way to do not have to get back into it is not getting out of that zone. If you don't want to lose, so basically how the sports psychologist explained to me, and I remember I tried to explain that I had an adrenaline dump, and I felt like that was such a common way to try to explain because that's literally how I felt. But he didn't feed into it. He was like, "What do you mean adrenaline dump? Like, what do you mean?" Well, he was also a golf player, so maybe they don't have adrenaline playing golf.
It's kind of different. Yeah.
So he's looking at me. He's like, what do you mean? Like, explain to me that. And then I'm explaining, and he's like, so look, basically what happened is in competition. It's not that guy lost focus or whatever. Like, oh, this guy lost focus. You always hear that term. They lost focus or they were not focused or whatever. Like, it's not that he lost. It's that you give it away. And I was like, it is true. Like, you give it away. So how have I given away on my own experience? Sometimes I fought Queixinho at Pens, and I had a great match with him. Was one of the most fun matches of the day. And I remember like the year before. So I remember watching Muhammad Ali and Herbert Santos, and that was a crazy match. And I feel like I just had given one of those matches, where people are watching like, wow, this is so cool. And like, I liked that, I enjoyed that. And what did I do is we have a break now for 4 hours until the finals. I made weight the day before. So this morning I came and competed again, but I still want to eat food. I want to enjoy that feeling that I just had. Like, it was great. So I went out of the tournament. I went to eat. I'm listening to this music that just came out that we liked it. And then, listen to that loud music and all excited. And then I let all these emotions come. Like, yeah, I got this. Not like I won already, but like, yes, I want to really feel good because I know that if I feel good, like I got to feel good because I got this, man. I just one more match. But no, at the end of the day, it's like, is staying true to yourself. Like, okay, it doesn't mean that you perform really well in this match, they're going to perform really well in the next match. Like in some of my Kasai performances, for example, like I would have a great performance my first two matches. My third match is a horrible performance because that guy was just a different kind of opponent. And now like he's just kind of stopping everything I'm trying to do and going head to head with me and just trying to block everything that I'm doing. So it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to do the same to this guy that I did to the other guy. So how I can manage to still do good enough where I can win, I can find ways to win, to score, is you can't get off focus. So nowadays, like if I was to choose to go back in time or like not go back in time, but like nowadays how I manage to not do that is I'll go and I compete in the morning of the day before, like let's say Pens on Words. Those are the tournaments that really messed me up because of the split of time. Sometimes it took so long, and then like you go up and you go down and you go up and you go down, and then it's just hard to keep going back up. Like I already competed in the morning, I did great, I had good matches, and then I'm waiting for the final because that's 5 hours later after all these guys compete, and then they're gonna call me and I'm cold already. So it's hard. So one thing then if I look back at there, guys, I've seen do that before too, so I should have known better, is you just don't get out of it. So instead of me going upstairs and talking to my parents, to my friends, to my wife, to my family and hanging out and stuff, like now I'll just stay on the warm-up area. I'll go in, I'll go back, get to the warm-up area. If I feel like I have to take I'll come back from the match, I'll put my legs up, I'll listen to music, I'll get back to like a normal mood and relax and breathe. Okay, calm down, keep it down. We have a couple more to go. Who's the next guy? Who might be the next guy? What am I gonna do to that guy? Okay, cool. Then start thinking of like competition still going, so I'm still playing the game in my head and I'm trying to slow things down, like from the emotion that I just felt from winning that first, second, third match, whatever. Like if I have 5 matches, I gotta perform the same on all of them. So I'll come back, I'll relax, and then I'll stay on my own, kind of away from everyone and from all the noise, the outside noise, and just being there, like waiting to go and compete again. Then they call me again. I'll come out, I'll compete, I'll do my thing. Yes, see my friends. Yeah, let's go. And then right back, boom, back to the warm up area, back to my little corner. You can be behind the stairs. It can be, you go hide, you go get on your own zone. Don't go hang out. Don't go just get off of it. If you are really hungry, at the end of the day, what really matters is being like, if I cut it a lot of weight, also not focusing so much on like, oh, I really want to eat. Sometimes I would make weight. I'd be like, I want to eat so bad. I want to eat so much food. And then as soon as I make weight, I'm trying to eat all this food, and I'm focused on eating food. And 30 minutes later, they're calling me to fight, and I'm just heavy. I didn't warm up. I didn't do anything else that I had to do. And I just focus on eating and feeling heavy. And then I go there and I don't perform well because I was not even focused on competing yet. Yeah. I was just so focused on like, oh, I want to eat. No, hydrate, get your liquids and stuff. Eat very little. Your body's still not going to, take all of that no matter what. So try to hydrate, try to do those things first. Warm up good, get a sweat. Because that's the one thing too, I was talking with someone the other day, and they're saying like, if you are sweating, if you are wet, if you're sweating, then you are, for anything, like you're ready to go. I was talking to my striking coach about that, and he was saying that like it's important to break a sweat, because when you're breaking a sweat, your body awareness, like your body is loose, and your brain is gonna get that feel of like, okay, we're doing this, we're working out, we're ready to go. Yeah. But if I'm not sweating and I jump in and I try to do the heaviest deadlift I can do, I'm gonna get hurt. Yes. So you need to warm up. You need to be ready to go. Your body needs to be awakened. Your mind needs to be ready to like, okay, I'm gonna do this and this and this.